Welcome to Late Nights in Islos featuring NUIN live, latenightsinislos.com. Enjoy.
It was in two songs?
That's two songs.
Oh, cool.
Let me just tune up.
And we are back to Late Night Seasons, episode number 52, season 2, our last episode for the season, featuring today's segment number 2 features NUIN with Noah and Alejandra. That was an amazing performance. Thank you, everybody, and thanks everybody who's tuning in right now. LateNightsInEaslos.com now takes you directly to our YouTube live. If you are watching Facebook and you're hearing me back there via the Facebook stream that we just started, you have to go to LateNightsInEaslos.com. It's going to reroute you to the Facebook page. I'm sorry, to the YouTube page. It's going to take on the videos. You're going to see the live video streaming right now. Please subscribe. We really appreciate the support, and we're going into season 3 next week. Alejandra?
Yes.
First of all, thank you very much for hooking it up with such an amazing project. Yes. So this is Noah's project, but Alejandra was our Twix
Yes.
there. She seemed very passionate when she reached out and she wanted to perform with. You actually have 3 projects, right?
Yes.
3 projects, awesomeness. Well, today we're gonna feature NUIN, and then next week tune back in, and as every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, LateNightsInEaslos.com, and then we're gonna have amazing drummer Alejandra. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to make it about Alejandra, but she was just dope.
She's good.
We don't see enough female drummers. So Noah, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. That was
Thank
your
you.
guitar was superb.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us about NUIN, how it started.
Well, it started. I came to LA about 7 months ago, and Alejandra reached out. I actually was looking for a drummer. I was looking for a whole band, and then I reached out to Alejandra, and we jammed. And then we were like, we don't really need the rest of the band. And
I agree.
we were playing shows, I think, within the first month maybe of playing together. We're just kind of making up stuff on the spot. So it's a lot nicer having actual songs to play.
Do you write, compose, arrange everything?
Yeah, I write the riffs, then we kind of work on them in the rehearsals and put it together, and that kind of stuff. But yeah.
So the project was not meant to be instrumental only. There was meant to be other elements to it.
I mean, when you start out doing something, you really don't know. I mean, some people do know what they want. I just wanted to play music and do something cool, and I like it this way. Actually, we had a show we played, and this random like crazy drunk ass jumped on the mic because we had a mic on and started singing, and I was like, this sounds terrible. So I'm like, I'm kind of glad that we're instrumental.
How long have you been playing?
Have I been playing guitar?
How many instruments do you play?
Oh no, just guitar. I've been playing guitar for about 15 years, I'd say. Yeah, something like that.
Middle school, high school,
High school.
high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Bands back then.
I had other bands. Actually, my last band from Brooklyn is called the Cosmos. It's like progressive rock, but it's quite a bit different from this. We actually tried to do it, some prog rock. We do our own prog rock stuff with this music, but we try not to get too crazy because it's tough to really fill up the space with just a guitar and the drums.
What do you consider yourself your music genre to be?
I don't know. What do you think, Alejandra? Metal?
Yes.
I was
Metal.
thinking metal too, but there was not enough screaming. But I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah.
screaming is part of metal.
Yeah. I mean, it can be metal without the. I like the guitars in metal. So, yeah.
If what I thought, I was like, if it's metal, it's a really clean metal because there's only two elements. So
Yeah,
there's
you
no distortion of anything, and it gets the clear sound across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, to be honest. And I'm not I cannot say that I'm a fan of metal because it's a little too noisy. But this is just the perfect. It's really really perfect. How? So you met her. The project just kind of evolved into itself, and
Yeah. It's cool because we're still kind of evolving into writing like what would be like NUIN's, NUIN style. Because before I was trying to write stuff, but it just wasn't compatible. So some of the songs we were just kind of like throwing away. But I think now we finally figured out what we want to do, and we got a CD coming out soon. So I'm excited about that. It's gonna
first
sound-
one.
First one, yeah, with this band.
What's it called?
I haven't thought of a name yet. I have some ideas, but they're
Yeah, jump in, dude. Come on.
I have questions.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So no name yet.
no name on the CD yet, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Right on. When you were reaching out to drummers, like what were your first impressions of Alejandra?
I was very impressed, surprised. Maybe not.
Surprised in a good way though.
Yeah, in a good way. Maybe it's not nice to say, but I wasn't expecting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course,
just
'cause,
that
I mean,
level of
Yeah.
of just like and just how quickly she picks up the songs and how we can write the music in a rehearsal. I'll just come with a couple of riffs and just kind of what I want to do, and I'll tell Alejandra, and the song gets written in one or two rehearsals.
How
So-
long have you been playing, Alejandra?
Over 20 years, I guess. Yeah.
Over 20 years. Also, like middle school, high school.
Yes.
También.
Well,
Sí.
you were saying earlier, like off camera, you were saying that like you've played in all genres, jazz,
Yes.
like you were saying even Latin music, like salsa. You
Yes.
said, right?
Yes, I like to think that I'm versatile. I've been studying music and drums for many years.
Ah.
And that's what I do for a living now. That's what I do full time. And I play with many bands, different styles. And this band particularly, it's for me as a drummer, it's challenging and it allows me to express myself a little bit more than behind a singer. So I enjoy this project a lot. I have to say it's got an important place in my heart.
It's hard to hide with this music because you hear everything. That's the thing that I've noticed is I try to be on my best game. Before I didn't really have to because you can hide behind a singer or something else. But when it's just guitar and drums, it's hard to hide.
Yeah, and I noticed too that it's not just like you don't really have a lot going on here in a
Yeah.
good way, you know.
Yeah,
It's just your amp, your head, and your tuner.
yeah. I mean, I don't even use the tuner. I just use it to tune at the beginning, and then we have like 5 different tunings or like something like that for the songs. I just do that live,
Yeah.
which is super annoying to
I
people.
was telling Hector because I mean Hector is a metalhead, you know, from back in the day, and we were saying it kind of has like a doom metal vibe to it.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, this amp also has a lot to do with it. This amp is played by a lot of like Orange is very like doom metal type of sound.
Right on.
So yeah, it definitely has that type of feel too.
I want to know about the name.
My wife came up with the name.
Shout out to the wifey.
Yeah. Shout out to the wife. But yeah, I want to leave it mysterious.
Okay.
I don't want to say I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Also, you don't know the meaning.
So I
behind
definitely
it.
know the meaning, and it definitely means something.
Yeah.
But I'm just
But-
not gonna tell you guys. 'Cause
But you can tell
That's
us a
fine.
bit about the
Mysterious.
background, perhaps, because obviously it does link with the music that you play.
Yeah, I wanted yeah, I wanted to have like some sort of interesting like uh, witchcraft. I think it has something to do with like witchcraft or something like that. I don't know,
Yeah.
or druidry. or
Dark
something.
magic,
Sure.
rituals
Dark-
under
Or-
the moon,
well-
naked. What?
Because Alejandra was saying earlier that her background is like rock, punk, salsa, whatever. But I mean, not really a metal background. Are there bands that you have in common, or drummers that you have in common?
We really never talk about that.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever talked. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think I
never talk
sometimes be
about
like, "Do you know this band?" And I'll be like, "No." I'll be like, "Okay."
Okay.
Yeah, but then Alejandra be like, "Do you know this band?" I'll be like, "I don't know. Or have I?"
Well, we really
don't really
talk
talk.
too much about it.
That's
Very
interesting.
rarely.
You just play.
Yeah, we play
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many days a week do you play? Do you
shows.
work? Yeah.
Many, probably 6, probably something around that.
6
I work
shows a
lot.
week?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So are you in 6 projects or is it
I'm
repeat?
in a lot of projects. I'm probably in over 10 projects, and I
Wow.
book the bands. I get the shows, so that way I can have them in different days.
Right.
Smart.
You're setting the schedule.
Yes.
What are some of the other bands you're in? If people want to listen or
Yes,
look
of
them up.
course. I play with a band called Pete.
Okay.
It's a punk band. I like that band a lot. I play with. What's the name of the other bands? Okay, no, I like the other bands too. Baron de Abril, that's another one. Joker's Hand is another one. Oak Street Blues. Rebel Rose is my band. It's a cover band, and we
Cool.
play covers around town. That's my band.
Do you have a residency for that?
Yes, we play all around. We have a couple of residencies. We play at Shenanigans in Long Beach, the Crow's Nest. A couple of places have us probably once a month or something like that. I want to think it's a very good cover band.
Cool.
So yeah,
Right on.
yeah.
I mean, are you what other projects do you have going on, if any?
I have a kid and a wife. That takes up most
Good
of my
Right on,
answer.
time.
man.
Good.
Right on, man.
Well,
Yeah, man.
so do you have a job or is music your all time?
No, I have a job.
What do you do?
That's secret.
Really? Wow. You are mysterious, man.
It's mysterious. I know what the job is, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
It's supposed to be mysterious.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, you're a grave digger, I hope.
Something like that. Yeah.
Undertaker.
Under-
Ooh. Where was your last show as NUIN?
Skinny's Lounge.
Yes.
In there, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
In
Where,
North Hollywood.
where's your next show so everyone knows?
The Rainbow,
The Rainbow?
probably next Monday, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
You
on,
should
man.
probably know that.
Where is your next gig?
What days? Okay, Friday I'm playing jazz at Baracoa Cuban restaurant
Cool.
with a trio. That it's a trio that it's used to be called Andrea Balestra Trio, a extremely talented guitar player that now is in Sicily. So we just call it Caliluna Trio, but it's just a different guitar player that hopefully will be very good too.
Cool.
Have you
Yeah.
ever thought about a metal jazz fusion?
It kind of is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's complex. The way that Noah writes, it's sometimes odd times, and the forms are very interesting. I don't think it's strictly metal. I think there is some jazz on it.
Definitely.
It just has the strength of the metal, the power of the metal, but it's pretty. Once that you dissect the songs, some stuff is pretty complex there.
Oh, yeah.
When I see you, I see a rockera. What
Yeah.
is your actual favorite genre?
Oh, so nice.
I like to rock.
You like
man.
to rock?
Oh, man,
You
yes.
could tell.
The loudest,
play
the
with gusto.
fastest, the best. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah. Damn, I'm with the car right now. What up? That's badass.
And how can people book you for just so you play covers? Obviously, you're open to be hired
Yes.
for
Oh, yes, all the time.
quinceañeras,
Yes,
divorcios,
yes, all the time. Yes.
Birthday
funerales.
parties.
Yes, yes. So my website is alejandradrums.com. Email address, same thing, alejandradrums5 at gmail. Facebook, Alejandra Drums Now. social media in general, Alejandra Drums now.
How do people book this project?
Alejandra.
She does the booking too.
Oh,
So
okay.
make sure they
Perfect.
get on with Alejandra.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to have an amazing drummer at your wedding, that's gonna make everybody shake
Wedding,
their skeleton,
funeral,
everything.
like, yeah.
Funeral.
So if she goes to a
quinceañera.
funeral, she's gonna
Hell
bring
yeah.
that guy back alive. Va a salir el esqueleto ahí bailando, ¿no?
Prom, yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, I'm very happy to have you here, and Alejandra's gonna be back next week for season 3, episode number 1 with the band.
Baron de Avril. It's a very good French singer, big band, interesting songs. It's all original
sound loud,
music, really good band.
I'm very excited.
Yes.
Maybe we should have some French wine to celebrate the
Nice.
occasion with.
Let me know when your CD comes out, because, I have a record store.
Yeah.
Bring some copies
Soon.
by, please,
Of
know?
course.
Opening,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and they also have a nice space to perform, so you
Cool.
could do a lot of things
Yeah.
there.
Oh, nice.
Where can people find NUIN aside from social? What is a social media?
So we are kind of secret also with that.
That doesn't help very
So
much.
you can find us on Facebook, but there's, you can connect to Alejandro or me, Noah Lamek. You can find it if you can, find it on Facebook. You can find NUIN on Facebook. We will post our shows, but there's just not so much stuff out there.
Is it facebook.com/NUIN?
I don't think so.
Who knows?
I wouldn't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's knowing, but for some reason there is a number, a long number after.
They always
the
do
word.
that.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
have to-
automatic.
you have to
Can
be like-
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be happy to switch the.
I found you by typing all caps NUIN into Facebook.
There you go.
Okay, so
Okay,
that should
oh,
be
there you go.
enough.
Daniel.
Well, if you need anybody to assist you with their social media, I am
Yeah.
for hire. I'm
If
very
anything,
cheap.
if you're having a
I
hard
take
time,
Propomatic.
contact Daniel, okay?
Yeah.
help
Cool. Well, we're going to step out of the frame, and we're gonna. Anything else that you would like to say?
No, well,
You
Yes.
obviously been a musician for a long time, and you have
yes.
set gigs. And
Yes.
what at the beginning, what were some of the challenges that you found? Did you start playing music here or in Mexico?
No, in Mexico.
Oh, sí?
Yes, in Mexico.
A ver, proyectos en México.
Yes, well, I was trying to play music in Mexico, but it's a little harder than here. It seemed to be that way for me. So that's why I am here. That's really the only reason why I came to play.
So you always wanted to be a musician.
I guess yes. Yes, always. Yeah.
Were you a groupie?
Not really.
Wow.
A roadie,
I
maybe?
mean, yeah, no. I mean, I will go to shows. I love music.
Yeah.
I
Why,
play
wow.
those-
What's so wrong with being a groupie? You
No,
had
no.
groupies too?
Yes.
In the good sense.
In the good sense,
Ay,
of
people think
course.
about sex.
Nobody's
Ay,
thinking
cochinos,
that-
pervertidos.
Groupie means one thing.
Right? And I'm just saying I like music.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
did you get to play a lot of gigs in Mexico City?
And no, not so many. So I thought I better go to LA and try to play shows over there. And I, was working at Virgin Next Door and at Amoeba Music for a few years. And then eventually I was able to just play drums with different bands.
How did you learn drums?
Self-taught?
No, not really. I started in Mexico. I studied a bachelor in composition, and I had a private. That's where I started learning how to play drums in that school, and then I came to the Musicians Institute to the PIT, and I graduated from the MI, and then I went to India. I studied tabla in India for a year,
Damn.
and then I came back here.
My last question. Who's your favorite drummer?
I love Horacio El Negro Hernandez. I love Vinny Colaiuta.
Well, do you know who they are?
I mean, rings a
We're
bell.
gonna research them after the show.
Spotify.
He's more knowledgeable of music than I am, so cool. Well, thanks again for being here.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for your
much, buddy.
performance.
Yeah,
Alejandra,
thank you
I'll see
so
you next
much for
week.
having
Yes,
us.
of course, Noah.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Keep on rocking, and please tune in again next week. LNiEL.com. It's now taking you
going
to
to
our
the next show.
YouTube
Okay.
live.
I'll be there,
Please
bro.
subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like to use Facebook, the video will be later on added to our Facebook, but from now on, everything will be via YouTube and all our social media is Late Nights in Islos.
YouTube or die.
And thanks for being here. You're so awesome being a
Thank you,
co-host. We'll see you again. Enjoy.
Cool.
Yes, have a good night, folks. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
What I could play, my friend.
That new song.
For
Yeah, you remember how?
for two. Sorry, guys. We need to see that. Okay.
You count us in now.
One.